Hello everyone, welcome back, welcome back. We are here today with assessment. So I had one final repeater to put down, and so I just went and did that because it was the one at that weird pier bit on Lighthouse. So I just went and did it offline because I was like, this is not interesting, it's not an interesting thing to do. So let's just do it. And this is the reason why I keep alls, by the way. Look at that, find and transfer, lovely, complete that. Bam, 20k XP, no problem, because we're over level 46 now, so boom. BTB to Lightkeeper. We shall see, Mr. Spin. We shall see. We shall see. The lab 3 times survive. Don't think so. Ground 0. I also don't think so. Well, let's just replace this. See what we get. Mechanic, Primorsky Avenue taxi. That sounds absolutely awful. We'll replace that one. What do we get instead? Extracted D2 3 times. Well, probably also not. Yeah, I don't know. Did Tarkov have a ban wave last week? It was so playable. I don't know, but I agree with you that it's been okay, actually. I agree with you and it's been alright. So we've got, okay. We've got 3 hours until the Bitcoin farm comes back. So that's basically the whole of this stream. I don't mean comes back as in like gets to the next level. So, I'll probably buy a couple more GPUs. I think I need I need 1 or 2 more, but that's fine. We'll just see how many we've got. God, that's really disturbing. I've got quite a lot of M61 at this point, so I'm actually now flicking back and forth between Hawks and M61 at this stage, just because like the Hawks are getting pretty expensive, honestly. So there's a couple of people who were complaining about after my video, Hawks have tripled in price or whatever. They're like 46k now, so M61. The thing is, this was only going to naturally happen anyway over time. Like, yeah, maybe it's my fault in the short term, but this is always going to happen. So don't blame me is the moral of the story. Do not blame poor Giga. I'm just the messenger. It's not my fault. Wait, what happened? Why did that not let me do it? Did I collect 4 or something like that? Oh, not enough space in stash. Now that is interesting. I wasn't expecting that. Wondrous. It's because I've been fapping about with lots of different gun builds and stuff, and I've probably got way too much just like junk in here in general. Lighthouse, I'm on assessment 2 and haven't even started yet. Which one's assessment 2? I get assessment 1 is the annoying one though. Can't remember what assessment 2 is. Aren't the others relatively easy? Oh yeah, bunkers. Like, okay, that shouldn't take too long. And then it's just like these. I should probably start crafting these. I think I've got some SJ1s. I've got the SJ9 I need. Just need SJ6. And then it's key to the tower, which is this one, which is easy. So I basically got everything except the MCB. And then check if it works, which you don't need to do. And then you do getting acquainted. So you get V3. So basically it's V3 really that's the hard one. It's not actually that bad. I think other than the kills here, other than the kills today, it's should be okay. Wait, I'm on assessment 1 makes them up. Yeah. So assessment 1, that's the hard one. That's the hard one. Well, not necessarily. It's not necessarily hard, right? It's a PMC kills mission, but it's just time consuming. It's just very time consuming. I'm crafting loads of aramids and keeping them because you need them for the gear rack. Still need another ES lamp, I think, to get that to work. But I've probably got too many plates here. Or I buy another plate case, one or the other. We should continue to do these. I'm just like slowly bartering for gas annies. I've got like 1 million CPU fans because remember I bought that like 250 set at one point. You can see what my next video is probably going to be just by what I've got in my stash. I mean, we can get some footage for these guys as well, to be honest with you. You know what? It's funny. I actually quite enjoyed the UMP the other day. It's actually quite good. Annoying because you either have to fight cottages, which people camp, or you hope you spot a player somewhere else. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Right. Okay. Back to 45 just better though? Yes, I would say so. But at the same time, if you mess with it, then you're dead. Sometimes it's easy to kill people with the UMP, Sometimes. Right, let's just define and ready-defy this. We've just got a few bits of housekeeping to do before we get started. Oh, that's M62. Okay. Get rid of that stuff. Get rid of that. Alrighty. Yeah, so I've got quite a few SG6s. I should probably keep... How many do you actually need for this assessment? Because I always end up just crafting for ages. You need... Oh, you need 5. You need 15 SG1s. That's the one that's more annoying. I've got quite a few of these already. SG1, SG1. What's in this one? Yeah, I don't have any stims in that one. Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so that's all the SG6s we need. So now we just need 15 SG1s. I think you craft them in batches of 5 anyway. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's probably only like 1 craft or something. UMP's great early wipe. Yeah, it is good. Is it not more efficient to store plates in carriers? I never understood why people take them out. It is, but I don't actually have that many carriers. What I should really do is just like put them in here, really. I was going to sell this. I don't even want to use this. Don't even know why I have it in my stash still. I should just grab like a bunch of these, just stick them up there or something. Just get them out of the way. I've not been very efficient with my stash recently. I need to get back on organizing things. Quite handy to have that stuff down there. We'll just like shove these things. I don't even want to wear those. Same with the XLs probably. You'll probably just shove the rest of them up there for the time being. Like I have a plate case, man. That can go away as well. Let's get rid of that. Get rid of these two. Should probably just put these in junk. Because this is where all the CPU fans end up. I've got all these gas hands. Let's get rid of those. Just shove them in here for the time being. Okay. Oh, whoops. I think I just... yeah, I just spanned this whole thing around. I left like a couple of things so I could get rid of them, but that's fine. Let's just plonk a couple of stuff up onto the market. Contact Force. I think I found these in Raid. I think that's why. People still really love these. I need to get back and do a proper deep dive on which one's worth it, which one's not. I wonder whether it's worth doing a bit of assessment with the SVD. I actually do need to continue. We could combine these two things together. I actually did this in the past. So I have like 15 kills to get with the SVD. I have one here. This is some Garbo one. But the thing about this though, you don't really want to be unsuppressed like this, not on Lighthouse. So I think maybe, I mean, I could just suppress it and then we just go. We'll take like an actual optic. It's on the description. Doesn't really matter. Should we just go Night Force and a Voodoo? I should get another Voodoo though. We're gonna do this. I'll get another Voodoo. Oh god, these are so cheap. Look how cheap they are. This is actually disgusting. That's actually really, really nasty. That is under 50k for the Voodoo, man. I know you can only get one per reset, but like, dude. Nice stream title. Thank you. Actually, I'll put it under. It's got nice aesthetic being underneath. I don't know why I've got this like weird tan SVD. It's very, very strange. Should I just stick? I mean, it doesn't really matter what we do here. What's this? I don't remember what this is. Whatever. Right. Good point about the nods. Someone just reminded me. I'm probably not going to go at night. Let's go. I don't mind the video under nods though. I don't actually mind them. I think they're okay. TAC 30 is the one that's a bit rough under nods. I think the others are kind of alright. Got SMB. It's mostly just SM, blah, 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 PS, BS. We've got some good bullets. I should probably take a pistol though if I'm taking, or like an SMG or something. I will take a lump of T46 just so I can like, not run out of the good stuff, because you get the good ones after completing this mission, unfortunately. So think about this. You know, this is just for like kind of sniping to start with, and then don't need green flares for Lighthouse. Do want to have paracord though, wherever the hell that is. Is that in here? In here? God, maybe it was up here. Maybe it was up here. I also want my SIT case back as well. We'll do that before I forget to put it in. Where is the paracord? I didn't sell it or anything. Random junk. 3, 2, 1 and 1. Oh, it's gone. Where's my paracord gone? You know what? I think I might have... I know why. It's because I had... I know where it went. I basically was running the... Oh, God. I was running the quest where you have to... Come on, buy the item. Thank you. I was running the quest where you have to go and put the... those, like, repeaters down. And because the repeater was in my pouch, because you can't buy them, you have to, you know, get them back. You have to, like, craft them or whatever. Because it was in my pouch, I lost it, basically. Right, has this got class 5 in it? Yeah, so I mean, we're just going like some very basic build. I mean, maybe, do I have any pistols? I have the flare thing. I just want something to be able to kill. What's like light and suppressed? I'm tempted to buy a Keta B or something. Like 1 kilo. I just want to be quiet. Like, I don't really care about having pistols. I don't actually like pistols that much, but I don't really care about like having a pistol per se. It's more about just like, can I use PSTM? PBM? What do we go PBM? APS? Yeah, small mags, I think. SR2M? Is that lighter? I'm not sure if that's going to be any lighter. I mean, once I've added ammo into this, it's going to be, you know, whatever, but really, it really doesn't matter that much. It's fine. Okay. Good MP9 as well. There's a few things that we could use, but we'll just go with this for now. Should be all right. Okay. So I've brought like my key stuff with me. Use the USEC. Oh yeah, this one's actually kind of rubbish. Keep it anyway, just in case. But we've got Merrin, Hillside House, and the 2 USEC keys, which is really all I want. For this one, you can't go to water treatment anyway. You take a sidearm with the SVD. I just kind of want to have something that's not just going to waste my like PS or whatever. SVD's quite loud anyway. Is there a notebook with markers? I don't think so. Keep the green flare to not forget it on a map where it's needed. Yeah, I mean I should, but then it kind of affects your weight as well, right? I don't know. I feel like I shouldn't, but I don't know. Right, so we've got to basically play this really, really like carefully. This is basically the way. Full auto Glock. That's not a bad idea. Find it hard to enjoy Tarkov after Max Traders. I'm done with some of the hardest quests, and now it just feels like a grind with cheaters and shipwalkers everywhere. Any tips? I think the deal with that is you just want to set yourself a goal. So either that be slowly work towards Kappa for prestige, so you can at least get prestige by the end of the wipe. Do like Lightkeeper, because that's what I'm doing. I'm doing Lightkeeper. So that gives you something else to do. Or I mean, it depends what other goals you've got. Like whether you're like bad at one particular type of gameplay, whether that's I don't know, semi-auto, or just like DMR play style, or bolt actions, or whatever, or particular maps that your Achilles heel and want to improve on those. Like maybe that's a good idea. Yeah, basically, I just don't want to be shooting at scavs with the SVD, really, because it's just really unwieldy. I just don't want to do that. Or play other games. Exactly that. That's also another one. You know, that's an easy one. Picked up Arena Breaker Infinite, fell today. Okay. I mean, yeah, that's probably good for a good run around. But you might want to play something just like completely different. Depends what you want. Depends what you want to do. I actually picked up OG Minecraft like last night. I just needed a bit of a chill out, so I played OG Minecraft for like an hour. I've not played the original Minecraft for like a number of years, and so I don't really know what's in basic Minecraft anymore. Like there's, you know, there's like the end and stuff like this that just wasn't there when I played. It was only the nether, right? So I had this like, I was like, oh, maybe I should just like finish OG Minecraft or something. I don't know whether I'm actually going to. I played for like an hour and then I was like, yeah, you know, this is all right. The last time I played Minecraft, I played like one of the Technic packs or whatever. But I was like, I don't even know what's in OG Minecraft anymore. Hi Beef, do your kids play Minecraft? Not at the moment because they're too young. They're only 2 and 4. So they're too young to play anything. I can't remember what the recommended is for them, like getting onto video games, but it's older than this. I just wanted something that was kind of chill as well. I watched the previous stream and I like the free PMC kit you were talking about. You mentioned you can even go to 0 as a new player, but you can even go below considering healing costs. Yeah, yeah. Player scavs get nerfed. People should at least be always full food HP, have a basic PM pistol or something. I think that like there should be something if you've got like, you know, stash value under 1,000 or whatever it is. You know, under a mil, whatever it is. Do you think they missed a trick for Prestige 1? Imagine if Prestige 1 was easier than Kappa, but Prestige 2 was extremely hard. Give people a reason to keep playing. Maybe. That would actually be kind of cool. And each Prestige level is like progressively more difficult, maybe? So maybe it'd be like Max Traders and then Kappa, and then the next one... Well, I don't know, you wouldn't always want to like, I don't know. I was thinking like, oh, maybe the third one's like you have to do a handicap, but like, you wouldn't necessarily want to do that. I don't know. Punisher Part 6 today? We're actually doing Assessment and Punisher Part 6 at the same time. We'll see how it goes. SVD is not a bad weapon to use on Lighthouse, though. And they're both 15 kills, and I have 0 on both. So that's why I'm figuring like, maybe we'll try it. It might just take an eternity and it might be really dull. So we'll see. I usually complete Assessment in chalets using like close range weapons, but we'll see how it goes. Just, you know, feel like that doesn't lean into the way Lighthouse plays out these days. So we'll see. Game's a good way to teach kids how to read. To learn by playing the old school scum games like Monkey Island. Someone needs to switch to learn with Animal Crossing. Yeah, that's quite nice. Like something that's chill and like kind of safe. I learned from Final Fantasy 7. I mean, I played Final Fantasy 9 as my first. And, oh, great. Okay, well, we're gonna start as we mean to go on. So we're gonna try... Oh, yeah, that's a nice... Oh, no space poster. Oh, I didn't bring it back. Oh, well, whatever. Now, where's someone going to appear from? People do know to look up here, I think. Just looking out for any movement. I mean, some people might literally just be running up to chalets. So they might not be trying to get an instant kill here. But they also might. should back further. That window's probably slightly better. Is that a rock or a person? That's a person, right? Would have fired. Damn it. That was a person. Okay. I'm good at spotting, and I'm not good at actually pulling the trigger. The bag really looked like a rock? I know. I just can't tell. Okay, right. Well, I've got the right idea. That was a person. I need to be zoomed in more. When I sponsor the mode, I just run through and try and extract again. Because there are people around here, so yeah, start shooting and stop thinking. I think so. Yeah, 7 definitely was groundbreaking at the time. I love Final Fantasy 9 though. The only issue with 9 is that 9 goes a bit like off the rails towards the end. It goes a bit bonkers, but I love like the whole just everything about 9. I just adore. Final Fantasy 9 is just, it's so good. It's so good. I've played that game like a ridiculous amount. It's got to be one of my top play games ever. Oh, I have another Ghetto SVD. Let's see what's this version. Oh, this is actually a bit better. This one's not as bad. This one's more sensible. Not that it really matters, honestly, because once you put the suppressor on, you get overswing regardless of what you do. Fine. It's actually quite high ergo, this one. Okay, so we'll just go with, I mean, maybe I'll just go with like that, this. Armor wise, I mean, we can do whatever really. I think I'll do the old, should do the old barter. Get this guy. We'll get Prapors. Karund as well. I mean, it doesn't really matter what we wear. Which one's lighter actually? It's probably the Karund. Yeah, it's the Karund. It doesn't really matter what we wear on this map because we're just going to die in one shot to everybody in the head. So it's like kind of by the by. Get some more of these. This is the reason why I did mostly T46. I don't have that much PS. You get PS after finishing this quest, so I want to save it because the PS is the one thing that's going to, you know, there's nothing worse than trying to shoot somebody from range and then hitting them with T46 and then it bounces off there like you like or whatever. So we're gonna avoid that for sure. Right, so I mean, there's honestly a good chance we get some of these back actually, because we're so far away. People don't want to run all the way across the road and stuff. They might anyway, but I don't think it matters too much. Okay. Maybe I can't be bothered to bring a Kedda or something. I thought that might be handy, but I'm not sure if I can be arsed, honestly. Was there anything else I'm missing? Paracords. Oh, yes, CMS. Actually, do I have any? Just see, I might just have one to hand. Yeah, I do. Should probably buy some more, really. Buy a couple of those. I mean, we could go without the keys. I mean, to be honest, am I gonna be hitting up these things? Not really with the SVD. think we just leave it. Well, that does mean that if I find... I'm not really looting, though. I'm not really looting. Maybe I'll regret this, but I don't know. It's going to decrease our... just... friction. Wait, that ULAC is a bit busted up, actually. Top. Okay, no, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, that makes it right. Here we go, okay. Right, let's try. Can you stop me Lighthouse? I'm not going to be anywhere near road camp. I need that sound of getting hit in the helmet as a soundboard. I think FF9 is somewhere around 100 pieces of unique music into it. It's just crazy how much went into it. Yeah, it's crazy. You know what's actually like really interesting is that like the first piece of content or the first like thing that I wanted to do in content creation was like a video game like music channel. That's what I really wanted to do, like almost like a radio station, because I love video game music. I genuinely am like very passionate about video game music. But the problem is that these days with all the copyright stuff, it's like impossible. It's impossible to run a channel like that. You just can't really. So yeah, it's that was like the first thing that I kind of wanted to do. Never ended up doing it because of copyright and stuff. It just makes it really hard. Yo, John B, what's going on? Tetramaster? Tetramaster's not amazing, but it's all right. I got quite good at it in the end. It's hard, like it's kind of random though. So you kind of need to save scum if you're going to Tetramaster. What quest are you doing? We're doing assessment and Punisher Part 6 at the same time. Whether that's good or not, I don't know. Hey CJ, hope last stream went better. It did go better actually. It was all right. Yeah. What's your favourite map for Punisher Part 6? These days, and this is, you know, this is controversial. These days is interchange. I actually like interchange for Punisher Part 6. Clear sight lines, long range. Like the SVD works quite well on that map. You'd be surprised. Could ditch a big splint, only take 1 stack of ammo. Yeah, maybe actually. Really need all that ammo if you don't get on the first clip that you have another chance. I don't know, some raids you really do need it. I'd rather have more ammo and then not need it than stinge on the ammo. I'd rather stinge on like the looting, because I don't care about looting really. Right? We don't need the money. Here for 10 minutes with coffee before I get back to work. Yo. Yeah, you not get any money, it all gets hoovered up by content ID. Exactly. Yeah, even if you don't get struck, right? Like people just take the money away. I'm sure that's really difficult for you. Trying to do like anything where anybody, you're sampling literally anything, like even 3 seconds or something can get like all the money taken away. It's really rough. No arena warm up. I just couldn't be bothered. I think I did, because I did arena last time at night on the night stream. I then the following evening. So when I streamed on Tuesday, wait, what day is it today? I streamed on Monday night and I did arena then at like 8 p.m. I then streamed on Tuesday, but in the day, so my dailies hadn't reset. So I then did the dailies in the evening on Tuesday evening while I was waiting for my like buddies to turn up because we played a little bit of Dota. So then it meant that I was like off cycle for it, and I think I might have done them last night as well. So now I don't have the dailies, so I'm all off cycle with it. But I don't feel for this stream, I don't feel like I need it actually. I'm so over the hideout that needs to be funny raid. I mean, some parts of it need to be balanced, absolutely. So enjoyable. I never understood triple triad in FF8. When did they change 545 BP? And you realise it's quite significantly better. Yeah, it's quite a while ago. Yeah, quite a while ago. Main thing is all my VODs, my DJ sets go on YouTube, don't earn me any money directly from YouTube. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it's a shame. How's the new Dota patch? I wish I got. I've not played the new patch. We played like just before the new patch came out, so I've not played the new version yet. What's your Dota rank? I don't know, like 2.5k or something. So when I was playing Dota seriously, they hadn't even brought in like the badges. So like we're all somewhere between 2 and 3k, very roughly. We're probably lower now, probably more like 2k than we are 3, because we just don't play seriously. You know, like my first game of Dota was something like 2013 or something stupid. So we played like very seriously and then didn't play for years, and we played a bit. Like we dabble now. We basically just dabble. It's just fun. We just play together. We all know how to play. It's something easy. You know, you can play even if you don't have 5. Yeah, you have to have randoms or whatever. It's just easy for us to play. I replayed FF8 recently specifically for Triple Triad. It's actually the one thing that I never really did in FF8. FF8's kind of fun because you can, like Final Fantasy 8, you can kind of like break the game quite easily because you can change more stuff about your characters than in a regular Final Fantasy, which is quite funny. How do I get level 5 armor plates consistently? Get to Crapple 4. And then you can just buy Karuns. Then the other way, the earlier way is to do Revision Lighthouse. Then you can buy the Karun front plate. And you can put them in like other armors, like 6B232 and stuff like that. Okay, so this is the Merrin one. But we don't have Merrin key with us because I decided not to bother. Which is fine. That's okay. I'm alright with that. So I wonder... whether I can come... I've not really done these kind of sight lines before, but I wonder if we come all the way over here. I wonder if there's a good way that I can be like... down here, like looking over here or something. You know? This is probably not... It's not that great, actually. I'm pretty obvious. Maybe I could be in here or something? I wonder if there's like anywhere in here you can just like exist. Like this kind of thing? And spot people who are like overwatching? Because they're probably not going to expect you to be up here, I would think. I actually can't get out now if I want to, which is kind of bad. I can then see on top of here if I need to. Which is quite helpful. Bit of a weird sightline though. And the gun barrel stuff is kind of weird. What about up here? Can we get in there? Like if I get spotted in here, like I'm absolutely toast, but almost like that's not god awful. If I'm better than FF8, I mean, I think so. I'm on and off Dota play every few months, every few years. Yeah, every time I come, we had gone like a hiatus for a while, and then every time I come back to Dota 2, I'm just like, oh, there's a new hero or something. It's like quite funny. I wonder if I can lay down. Can I lay down here? Oh, I can just about there. I might not be able to... Can I turn long enough? Just about. I can see up into there. I can't turn any further than this though. Which is a touch awkward. And now I can't see up there either. I can see up here. Doesn't necessarily help me. Not obvious spot for sure, but I always tend to jag. I mean, I don't really know, you know. I'm not very good at sniping on this map, so we'll see. That's why I'm missing level 29 access to those armors. Yeah, like you can't get access to class 4 earlier than Prep 3, really. This is best you can. The lowest you can get there. Yeah, as long as no one sees you. People might check the long road for scouts in that area. They could. Little flat nook. Which one? I like how the rock you looked at. I mean, I don't know which one that is. There's so many rocks. Lighthouse is just rock central now. Oh, this is kind of... my controls are a bit weird. The only thing that's now incompatible about my controls... So my control scheme is a lot better than it used to be. The only thing that's incompatible is graduated lean. I have it on Alt, Q and E. And that now messes up if I'm like leaning and then I try and use Alt Scroll for the thing, you see it like screws up my leaning, which is just a bit odd. It's not really ideal. Okay, so I mean there's a bunch of kills up there. Sorry, a bunch of fights up there. Across the road, up the furthest pass, above the village, diner chalet. You get behind here. Okay, you can get behind there, so you have a very good lookout on the stupid rock, if needs be. Yeah, if I'm leaning, I can't dynamically change my thing because of the graduated lean, which is a bit annoying. I don't really use graduated lean very much. I might even unbind them or something. Player up there, where? Up here. I mean, yeah, but not like right here, right? They're somewhere. I don't know where they are, but they're somewhere. At least you could use, I mean, that's actually quite a good spot for this. The old, like, side pod. Will you go to TI in Hamburg? Unlikely. Like, TI is just so expensive. Tickets are just absurd priced. No, it's interesting how it changes, like, what you can see like that. Just below the tree went left to right. Oh, there. Oh, there is someone. How did that not hit? I don't know how that didn't hit him, honestly. I'm using PS as well, right? It's not like I'm using some crappy, like, slow bullet or whatever. I'm using 762 PS. Not even a ricochet, no, it just didn't even connect at all. I don't know. Eagle eyes, by the way. I mean, this guy's probably never going to come back, I wouldn't have thought. I wonder how visible I am. Doesn't help that I'm looking at chat half the time. Using S3D, I'm doing Punisher. I'm doing Punisher and Assessment at the same time. Whiffed? I don't know. I'd have to go in slow-mo and see whether I did just, like, miss my shot or whatever. I mean, I clearly did. Oh god, the arm stamina is just so atrocious, isn't it? He's gone. I wonder where this dude did end up going. It's a shame we didn't connect that one. Oh, you can't use... Oh wait, no you can. Yeah, it's all road camp stuff, that one. Really bad bolt actions, gotta do some Jaeger bolty quests. Always have such a rough time. How did I zoom like what? You know, graduated zoom is in the game, so you just have to set it to a key. I have mine on Alt Scroll. I spent a while, like, thinking about how to... Like, what's the best keybind to have it on. Have it on Alt Scroll these days. Needs to be a stem for arm stam. It works for both, yeah. Carla's right. It does work for both. Arm stamina is the same as leg stamina from the perspective of stims. So you can actually, you know what, use good idea to use the Meldonin, for example. I think it's default alt scroll. Oh really? I wasn't aware. Okay, well, we're not seeing anybody here, so I guess like another question is like, where do we actually want to be? Like, where's a good place to actually be? Because you can manipulate your spawn by using transit, so we could potentially like transit to past the shoreline and then transit back if we want to be there. I don't really want to be at that spawn point though. I think if you come from, what was that? Or was that VoIP? It might have been VoIP bug. I mean, that's our guy before. He's just like moved further down, I think. Or like over there somewhere. I mean, he's clearly not up there anymore. There was like an M4 shot. I don't know where that was. I couldn't quite place it. I feel like I'm just gonna die. Probably dangerous just being under here, really. I probably should have run across, but... It sounded like an M4 or something. Oh no, that's like an AK. I'm just gonna PK up and then... Just head up a little bit. Okay, someone is still up here. Oh god. I can't get up here without making sound. I bet that made a drop noise for him. I think that was a scav. Ooh. Oh, for God's sake, let me up the goddamn surface. Ah! Yeah, it's just player scouts, unfortunately, I think. I really hate the pathing on this map. I really do. It's so hard to move around on the rocks. Yeah, it looked like he looted a PMC. I agree with that. I agree with that one. Right. Well, at least we got the kill. It's good. It's two. I don't know if it was two. Actually, let's yeah, so both scavs. It's fine. It's like not the place to be, this. Don't know where I killed the second guy. Did I kill that guy? I'm not even sure. Yeah, nice SV98. TP bricks are pretty worthwhile now. Actually, what's that guy now? Yeah, alright haul, isn't it? Alright haul! We like not being dead. I agree. Yeah, where's the other guy? I don't even know where the other guy was. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. Okay. Not the time, please. Not the time. We're just going to try and get Southern Road. I think. Please. We're going to put together some charts and tables to demonstrate just how disparate kill quests are dispersed in the game. In a sense that it makes them kind of hard to complete, you mean? Because they're like all over the place. Hard to kind of net them off against each other. There was still like a sniper person around here, so I don't know whether they fought him and they killed him. Maybe they took his SV98. Actually, that sort of adds up. They may well have just fought and killed the Balti guy. And that's his SV. Checks out at least. Don't know if they'll ever fix the drop bug. No, I know. It just seems like they can't. Whatever they've done, the desynchronization between audio sources, between two clients or whatever, it's like they just don't seem to have a way of doing it. Stay away from landing stage. I usually find it's only AI, it's not too bad. Okay, so I mean, still 20 minutes. People could still be around camping in various buildings and stuff. On top of here, also something, yeah, not implausible. No, the number of times I've seen people just around this part of the map, like many minutes in. It's like people just get stuck here and end up in some kind of like weird sniping duel, and then they just stay here for all eternity. Certainly happens. I always have to. I'm always like running around, just assuming I'm about to be shot at. Like try and disrupt the flow of their headshot, change direction and stuff. Growing consensus on Reddit about test drive just being any kills. Yeah, I think it's just so many kills. I thought that was something, but it's just a shimmering tree, shimmering weird texture. Never used to hear the drop bug until this wipe then. What do you mean? AI broadcast position? Yeah, true. I know. I don't think there's that many people down here. Shootable including scav kills, but greatly increase the number of kills. Yeah, I mean, the problem is, right, is that making it lots of PMC kills makes it really hard. Including scav kills makes it basically trivial. It's difficult to get a good middle ground. I mean, I don't think shootable needs to be 5, right? I don't know why it's 5 kills. It doesn't need to be 5. It really doesn't. It's unnecessary in my opinion. Yeah, like most people, I had somebody comment the other day on YouTube saying, why am I running into people? Because I said, you know, it was on one of my like M61 rants. And they were just like, you know, why is everyone running the SR2M? Did some huge buff happen to this gun? I'm running into everybody on streets with this thing, and I was just like, no, it's just test drive. And they were like, oh, that makes sense. It's like, yeah, it's just test drive. Like everyone's running the SR2 because it's takes so long to do. Everyone's just fighting each other with the SR2M. Can't make every task meaningless nonsense. I agree. But that's the problem that I have, right? Is that it goes from one to the other. It's like hard and challenging as the PMCs. I think 3 would be okay. I honestly think 3 would be okay. These are some quite nice shots. Shame it was some play scouts. Today just isn't the day for me. What happened, Special? What happened? Dude, I had my not the day the other day. So I feel ya. I feel you. Not even doing test drive. I got an SR2M from someone and started using it. It feels nice. I mean, they're actually okay guns, yeah. You just need to hit people in the head, which is on the streets is it's just a bit hard because everybody's wearing, like, the streets people are pretty kitted normally. I mean, yeah, not dying. This is good. This is a good thing. Got our TP brick. Need a bit of food and water. Anything just to hand. I guess got mayo. May as well use it when we got it. Take the next one through. Let's use 15 of it here. Yeah, 3 would make sense because interchange was re-added to shootable. Yeah, because originally it was taken away and stuff, right? It's three's plenty as well. 3, you've like proven yourself with 3, surely. I'm actually running out of M80 doing this. need to finish the guide so I get like 15 million M80. So, sorry, $15 million. Actually, I wanted to craft... yeah, maybe I'll just buy a couple of these. I need to craft them for like later parts of assessment, so... Like, may as well do it. May as well do it now. That gives me another 5. I think then I just need to craft like one more set. Okay. Yeah, the nutrition unit. I mean, this is the one I'm making. Cake Take's actually got kind of expensive. But whatever, we'll craft a little bit more. Okay, right, let's head back. Let's just head back then. Back we go. Short raid, I guess, 5 PM. You finished test drive yet? I don't really do test drive because I'm not a Kappa guy, particularly. And by particularly I mean like at all. So I haven't started. I haven't done Grenadier. Hey, I thought your player scav issues. Wonder if it would help with player scavs with a different kind of entity. Missions to kill player scavs and player scavs give more XP. What would that solve exactly? What are your thoughts on the recent scav survey? I mean, it's a scav's a tricky one. I ended up basically just deciding like I don't really know what we're looking to do with scav. I need to decide exactly what we want out of scav before we can make any decisions about how we want scav to be. It's kind of my view on it. It's a bit tricky. I do think, as I said, I've said this before, but I do think it needs to be first and foremost like social security for PMCs. That's the main reason for scav to exist, right? So that new players don't just hit rock bottom and then are like never able to escape. That's why it exists first and foremost. Then the second reason it exists, I think, is to provide extra challenge to players in like a fun and engaging way, because you're not just playing against like brain dead AI all the time. You're sometimes playing against scavs playing as but they're like real people, so that kind of helps. Yeah, thank you for the prime, by the way. Thank you for the prime. How many great kills do you have on Grenadier? Like 3 or something. Shift the risk reward balance a bit back towards PMC, something like test driver shooter, counting both PMCs and player scavs. Thing is, you still don't know, like as a PMC though. Like, how do you even go out of your way to kill players? I guess you could. Well, I see what you mean. It would make them more valuable than just like normal scavs. So you'd be incentivized to go to places where player scavs go for the purposes of killing them specifically. Things like, you know, around Lexos and stuff. You could hang about Lexos and like kill player scavs or water treatment. Yeah, Spin's got a good. That's a good idea. You could farm them in water treatment as well. That's an interesting concept, because then it's like, the places that play maybe it's like, then that's sort of a natural way of there's some kind of like, the reason why I like that is because there's some kind of circular loop there. It's like player scavs are finding it easy to go to X location, but because PMCs are rewarded rather than just like, you know, 800 XP or whatever it is, they're rewarded in some specific manner for killing player scavs. They then may congregate or like focus at least a bit around those areas to go and get the player scav kills, which then in turn decreases the effectiveness of the player scav like loot location or whatever it might be. I can sort of see that. I quite like those feedback loops, you know, because then that's like ebb and flow. Then it's like, well, That's exactly risk reward. It's like, well, I want to go to the easy loot place, like water treatment, as scav, but I might get farmed by PMCs going there. So then you have to like weigh up that decision. Then it's your choice. Like player scavs have an ID on them, similar to a dog tag. Yeah, that'd be good. Quite like that. Anti-scav sentiment? I mean, look, if they, scav's fun. I like playing scav. Like, it should be, I don't know. This is what I mean. So first and foremost, it's about PMCs having a way of, you know, being social security. Thing is, if you separated that out, we were talking about this yesterday, or sorry, the day before. If you separated that out and had a different kind of social security system, right? Like Prepper will give you like a minimum kit if you've got nothing, for example, like Darker Darker, or there being like a token. You can always get a token, like one token at any one time for like a very basic kit. That then stops the scav having to be social security in some ways. Like a basic kit token actually works a lot better than scav, because scav's got the whole where's best to go from here? I feel like it's probably better going this side. I don't really want to look backwards. I can either look down at approaching players or across. And I don't know what really the optimum is here. Can I be shot from back there? It's unlikely. Not impossible, but unlikely. Or somebody coming this way, you see. I'm a little obvious myself here, though. Good question of, can I turn enough in this spot? Yeah, this is kind of all right. See if anybody comes. Am I at risk behind? I don't know if I am. I'm not sure. Yes, what were we saying? We were saying about like the thing about scav cooldown is it's kind of been made into a progression element. You know? And because it's a progression element, it then it is worse off for like newer players. But it's also supposed to be their social security, so it sort of goes backwards. You know, the players that don't need a social security, they're the ones who have the fast scav cooldown. I mean, I know a lot of stuff in Tarkov is like that, right? That's how the progression system works, but yes, if you spawn by the beach, you have to become a turret. Pretty much. So I wonder whether I was better off looking out over the top. Like, am I just too impatient? Should I move or not move? I don't know. I never know. I never know with this stuff. Oh god. Well, I've screwed it up by falling off. I'm doing assessment and Punisher, yeah. Right, well, maybe we can kind of look the other way at this point. Oh, I might have leg stamina, okay. Okay, that's one. Who's this guy looking at? Plus one paid actor. Yeah, I love it. You know, I'm actually going to unbind these. I don't use. I know some of the good people use smooth lean. But I'm actually just going to unbind it for now until I find a better place for it, because it's like it's screwing up my ability to quick zoom, like to smooth zoom while I'm doing stuff. So for the minute, I don't use it enough to have it bound like over the top of something else that I'm using like 10 times more. Is that assessment already? Yeah. So that's one for both. It's one for assessment, one for Tarkov, well, Punisher 6. Okay, this is a lot better actually. Okay, so now we can kind of look out over this way, I guess. Not there. See if there's anybody up on these. Well, that feels a lot better. That's like way easier to control. I can like actually zoom in and out properly now. Okay, I'm very glad I did that. I wonder if there's anyone over here sniping. It's probably one of those where you just get the kill and then leave. Something like that. Oh. Where is that? How far away is that? Actually sounds kind of far away. Maybe we just go. Got a side scroll on your mouse? No, my mouse is very simple actually. Very simple mouse. It's the Lethal Gaming Gear mouse. It's the one me and Church are sponsored on the podcast for. But I really like it. Like, I like light mice. Yeah, I think this is all like road camp stuff now, I think. I mean, there might still be somebody else. An AI scav? Kind of look like it. Oh no, it's just a bit of fence. Funny. What map did you punish part 5 on? Factory. I always do it on factory. See, I hardly ever see scouts at the someone was saying before, like, oh, don't go past there because you'll get seen by scouts, but I hardly ever see scouts at the pier. It's like maybe like 1 every 4 raids. I feel like it feels quite rare to me. Don't know why. I think once everybody's kind of either left or congregated up at the road camp, I feel like you just take it route, just reset. There's no shame in that. Take our 1 kill. I am a toggle aimer. So Right click to aim, right click to unaim. I don't like having buttons held down when I'm using my mouse. I've had this conversation a few times with Deep Space. So it's like, I genuinely see the argument for changing your shoot button to like spacebar or something, so that you don't have to press. Like I'm certain I would be like 10 times better with semi-auto guns if I had shoot on space. Because I tense up too much, and then when I go like click 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 click, and I'm trying to aim with the mouse at the same time, like I bump my mouse as I'm trying to like click to shoot. So I much prefer full auto guns, mainly for that reason. During lunch break, score by 12th assessment kill over 553 meters. Where are you killing people for assessment? At that distance? Do you just have to be in the assessment area, or do they have to be in the assessment area? Because you're probably killing people at road camp, I assume. An idea to find PM pistols. You just have to farm as many scavs as you can. Toggle aim. I love toggle aim. I'm so bad at recoil control, I have to set guns to semi-auto? I find it harder on semi though. Because you could just aim the spray with full auto, you know? You can kind of see where the shots are going. So bigger magazine, you know? You start shooting, you start to see impacts. So then you could just aim the spray, you know? Oh, I'm slightly too far to the left, so like I'll move it to the right a bit. That's how it feels for me when I try it. And just like, oh, there we go. Move it across. Arena helps as well, if I'm honest. Hold aim feels better for pre-aiming. I can see that. Fast-paced games often have like hold aim, right? Target needs to be in target area. Okay. Where are you killing them then? Shoot. Yeah, if I play some games where shoot was not left click, it's very beneficial. I can see that. Yeah, I can see that. I shot from above water treatment and killed the enemy sniper guy in the cubby below Sniper Rock. Ah. Wait, but how did it... Above water treatment? How did that like, do it? Because it only works from below water treatment, doesn't it? Assessment? Key or E as a shoot button is very strong for semi-auto. But you lose the ability to lean. Yeah, I wouldn't want to do that. I play with hold down, I like it more, but it's difficult to read that binds. Oh, sorry, target needs to be in the target area. Oh, I understand. Okay, that actually makes it... That's like kind of interesting. I was wondering how you'd do it otherwise. I just don't even see how that's possible otherwise. It's like crazy. Right, I didn't sell these before in the queue because sometimes you can't actually tell on the preview what the price actually is. Because if these things are like not full, then it's sometimes difficult to know. Okay, rid of this. Right. What's this guy? M-Flux in white. Certainly not a helmet I will be using, I don't think. It's like a tan ULAT, but like even worse. I guess it kind of makes sense at this point. Like it's And you know what? Maybe we do start bringing Meldown in, you know? Meldonin, it's quite light on the stamina, but it's 0.5 for 900 seconds, which is a long time. It's like 15 minutes. It's actually quite good, and it does add up. You can feel it. It's like a quarter of an SJ6, but just all the time for 15 minutes. It's quite nice. This is a bit of a bugger. -90 hydration and energy. But it's not as bad as it looks because metabolism reduces the negative effect time by 39%. So previously this was minus 90 for 15 minutes, but then this is reducing it by, what did I say it was? 39. So reduced by 39 is multiplied by 61. So it should be minus 55 of both. I mean, in theory, you could smack that on and then just eat one of these later. One of these SJ12s. Because that's plus 60 for each. Over a slightly shorter time period. That would also work. If you wanted to like not think about it. Yeah, Metal SJ6 works as well. But like the thing about Meldoni, it's just more, yeah, it's just like a passive thing over time, right? Yeah, these two things are pretty much going to match up. Recently switched to hold aim, and I'm doing better with it. I think right mouse button pressure stabilizes the mouse for left-clicking semi-auto for me anyway. Interesting. Is there a setting anywhere in keybinds you can bind an alternative button for firing your weapon? You probably can, because you can set 2 for most things. So, fire. I don't have a second button pressed. You could do it like... Oh, that way you get to keep left-click, but have a secondary button for semi-auto. Is this crazy? Is this crazy? To change this to something else? Have like a secondary fire button? What would I even put it as? I don't even know what I put it as. Finding someone on the keyboard that... Huh. I'm not going to do it, but that's definitely good food for thought. I'm certainly interested in that. Interesting one. Right, where are we? Lighthouse. So we'll go back here. It's quite, in some ways, it's kind of nice just playing like chill Lighthouse, like not forcing it, not worrying if I don't see anybody. I always focus elite metabolism, so helpful. Yeah, I mean, it'll be the first skill I get to, but it just takes a while. Like I've only got 257 PMC rates. I don't know whether that's slow for elite metabolism. Like I try to think about it, but you're gonna have so many misfires. It depends on whether you train with it or not. Like, so long as you can train it to be muscle memory, then it'll be alright. V or something. So I have V for fast and slow walk, like swapping between fast and slow walk. B I have to do a single melee hit. N I have for night vision up and down. I don't have anything on M, but M is a really awkward key to reach, so I'm much further across. F is interact. G is nade. I don't think I have anything H, but H is also kind of annoying. R, T, maybe like Y. No, but you want it to be something that you can like reach easily. I don't know. Is an elite metabolism the first elite skill anyone gets? Yes. Quake player binds. Move forwards on left mouse button and shoot on space. Goons on Lighthouse, be careful. I'd actually quite like that to be the case in some ways. Where are you referencing? Whose site are you referencing? I had to look on Tarkov changes, but it just said it didn't seem like people were really contributing to that. I've been fiddling around with the Scar, by the way. I like different Scar builds, seeing what's good, what's not good. I'm doing a video at the minute. It's going to come out this weekend. I feel like these two builds are the two best builds, in my opinion. This is medium barrel loud with no overswing. And this one is short barrel suppressed with no overswing. Which is pretty strong. The problem is you have to move to the wave. I did loads of testing on this. If you're using the 50 rounder, you have to go down to the wave, unfortunately. Overswing? Overswing's that thing where you aim your gun and the reticle, rather than just like snapping to the center, the reticle goes like this. Like this. And it does it on the SVD. I'll show you when we get in raid. What is left peak for you? But shoulder swap. I have shoulder swap on mouse button. Tarkov POW is my go-to for goon hunting. I love how there's like all these different sources. Oh, cool. Yeah, like it's overswing is like a very specific concept that rides the line between ergo and weight. And there's a way to basically calculate it. There's a website called db4tarkov.com. And that website allows you to like build guns basically without being in EFT. But it also, there's an overswing calculator. I'll show you. I wonder, do I have the ability to get to my... I actually have a list. I should use this a bit more. I just keep running out of time to do stuff. I'm like torn in so many different... I'm pulled in so many different directions. Oh, I'm not going to get to show you. Anyway, it's like this thing. So you can fill out all of the bits, and then at the top it says overswing, yes or no. It's based on this concept called Evo Ergo Delta. Where are we? Where the hell am I? Is this the water treatment one? Yes. Come on, baby. No, 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 no! Didn't mean to do that. Press the wrong button. Oof. Hopefully I'm too far away for him to know where that was. I can't turn now. Maybe he'll try it again, I don't know. I should be, with the SVD, I should be far enough away at this point. I'm like over 100 meters away. I should be far enough away to not be heard. So they'll only hear the shot coming like flying past. Right? We probably need to reposition though. I can technically see the top of that rock. What does it count up here though, unfortunately? What was your distance? I don't actually know, but... Why Cobra 7 SE5? Basically because the ergo point is like really sensitive on those scars. So if you use Cobra, you just can't get it to work. Sorry, yeah, an SE5. You just can't get it to work. It's really annoying. Okay, someone's already fighting there. I can't remember exactly where the line is for where this actually works or not. It's not someone, is it? No, I don't think so. Okay, like, where's the next best? Yeah, I was talking about the sky, yeah. Damn it. Oh, they were close. They were super close. What was your 0? A default 50. They were close. We could hear them running. That means they were within 50 meters. I wonder where they were. To my left somewhere. It's not like I was... No, fair enough. It's not like I was particularly loud. Behind the tree. Let's have a look. Let's check the thing. So we're using 54R. We're using the SVD. There's only one barrel. I'm using PS. Where are you, PS? Okay. We'll do like 300 then. Yeah, I should bring the rangefinder or something. Oh, it's actually lots. The drop's way more than I thought it was going to be. Supposed to give you velocity increase? It will. I don't think that'll matter enough. You can put that into the build actually. Let's see. Oh, I have another one apparently. Where's this SVD? Is it in a box somewhere? It's easy to lose track. There we go. It's actually in a box. Okay, we'll use this one then, just for comparison's sake. So this guy has got an extra... Mm, 0.8. Does that give it a bit more? Oh, it's hardly anything. It's only 0.8. There's an extra one that you can put in like that, I think. Is that right? I think that's right. But anyway, it should hardly change it. Yeah, it's like 51 centimeters. So that's, yeah, I mean, it's like half a meter. It's like such a big deal. Guessing you got the death spawn behind you on the other side of the lake. I imagine so. I imagine so. Are builds heavily dependent on your gear ergo penalty? It depends. I mean, it depends what you have, but yeah. I saw his elbow and rewinded to double check. Was that your Lighthouse? Yes, hello, Tubby Scav. Yes, it was me. Yeah, I'm doing Punisher 6 and Assessment at the same time. Sorry, not sorry. Did you get the other spawn? Like, on the other side of the little lake bit? I didn't even know that you were there. I genuinely didn't hear you at all. And then I heard you run, and I was like, oh, that's really weird, because I didn't know you were there at all. I was in the village and then ran up. I literally didn't hear you at all. It's crazy. At what point did you spot me? Did you hear me? Or did you see me first? Heard you shooting? That's true, because you'd have been in within 100 meters. Okay, fine. That makes sense. Don't think I'm doing it. I'm not doing test drive. It's Kappa quest. I don't do Kappa quests. Like every time I think like, maybe, you know, I get tempted to think, maybe I'll do Kappa, but maybe, and then I just think about what's actually involved, and I'm just like, I had better ways to spend my time, like genuinely. Like I'm tight for time anyway, as it is, just in life. So it's like, you're never going to prestige? Probably not. Like dying on Lighthouse all week. I do like to get to Lightkeeper. I will say that. I do like to get to Lightkeeper if I can. Four months until the wipe, loads of time to get a Kappa. I mean, sure. But I don't want to spend my 4 months doing it. I simply don't. I simply don't care to spend my 4 months doing those particular things. What quest your sticking points? Oh, the guide's no problem. It's Like, I feel like the guide's at least like in your control in some way. What's my sticking point is all the bolt action stuff. I just detest all of it. And then the other stuff is stray dogs, because I don't mind playing against the goons, but it's finding them that's the issue. Kind of the item thing, like finding the items, because it's kind of irritating. I've not heard good things about the test drives. Lots of people are complaining about the test drives, saying that they're just really annoying. I don't really want to have to run streets a million times with an SR2M. I don't really want to have to play Shoreline with an RPDN. I just don't really want to. You know, just don't really want to do it. So it's all of those ones that make me not want to do it. It kind of like, it really dictates like what you do. I'd rather be... Wait, can I not? Where's my mags? There we go. I'd rather do like what I want to do just in general. You know, I feel like very hamstrung. I think it's partly because of the, it's because I'm not just doing it for I'm not just doing it for Twitch, right? I'm doing its sake. I'm doing it for partly for content, and I do have to think about that. And so the problem for me comes when I didn't even pop Meldown in, actually. Just donated all of my what do you call them? One of my pineapple juices for nothing. What else are I doing? Oh yeah, nade. I might just take one nade or something. Oh, we're not really in CQB, so heal this. Yeah, I do have CMS. The reason why I quite like this setup is it means that I can't forget to bring anything, because I will forget to bring stuff. How much are SJ12s? I actually need to eat this at the beginning. 60, 70k? Oh, they're expensive. Test drive sucks. Yeah, that's not a fun one. Oh, I'll load in and then I'll read the rest of your comments. Hold on. Yeah, I should have moved really, shouldn't I? That's what I should have done. Shoot, fire and move. Always fire and move. Yeah, boss hunting is super easy, has the illusion of being hard. But the thing is, it's just time consuming and annoying. The only boss I've killed so far is Killer. I just don't think you find them often enough while you're doing other stuff. And most of the time when you're doing other stuff, you have to like extract something out of the said raid, which usually means that you then don't want to like go fighting the boss because they might just one-tap you. So you kind of have to like do the bosses. You either have to like go for them first. You have to be very deliberate about it. You either have to like go for them first and then go, oh, they're not here, therefore I will then do another task. Fighting bosses is fun, I agree. Lighthouse kills with SVD has to be worse than SL3M on streets. I mean, at least Lighthouse is a sniping map. Lots of people are bolt actioning, so I'm like at an advantage with a DMR, I would say. And I'm in Kill Duty audiobug being heard in the opposite direction. What do you mean? Gone together 3 times this way. Tequila's okay at least, because you can spam factory raids pretty readily, so that's usually not too bad. I haven't seen the goons yet. I am yet to see them. Lighthouse is all AK-12 Valde. I've not actually seen that many of them, surprisingly. Okay, so if someone... Oh, I didn't bring a rangefinder. If someone is at 300 meters or whatever... Okay, I really do... You really do have to, like... You really do have to do it properly. Okay, so what I was talking about was this thing. So this is DB for Tarkov. This is my page with like various different builds and stuff. And it kind of gives you an idea as to where the overswing might be. There is the concept here of like ergo penalties in this little bit up there based on your gear. But like if you look at my gear that I'm running right now, oh, can I not even check my loadout now? I don't think there's that much like penalties on these things. Praising the details on some of these supplemental sites. Yeah, so this guy, he did this site in conjunction. Well, he made the basic site first to start with, and then he did like a load of the Evo Ergo stuff based on the load of testing of one of the guys that was in my Discord, Space Monkey, who spent ages looking at this stuff, and he basically worked out a formula for how the ego. So he called this new concept Evo Ergo, which is like, you know, Ergo evolved, which took into account the weight of a part, a gun, ammo, etc., because they have like, you know, there's a relationship there, and it turns out, you know, it is calculable. Just set the 0. Yeah, I just have to set the 0. Okay, is this the same one again? So, got at least, well, I'll set it to 300 for now, because that's like this ridge line. And we'll see how it goes. The ramp's like 250? Okay, I'll set it to 250 then. I should really go like over here, this side. I think. Oh no, I screwed up now. Maybe that was the better location. Damn it. Still too low, hit his leg. Yeah, seemed like it. He will have to come out, but he's going to come out with PKs on. And I might get shot in the meanwhile. Why no bipod? Because so far I found it kind of crap. At what point do I get shot in the head myself? Yeah, the guy was like limping around. It sucks that I wasn't able to kill him. He's probably like fixing everything. The problem with the bipod is that it's really hard to actually get it to... So it's really hard to get it to go down in a way that makes sense. Like half the time you can't even get it to like move properly. I feel like I'm just gonna get shot from behind. That last time. Wait, where was this guy? Oh no, I've lost the location. Was it behind? It was behind here, right? Yeah. Check the kills if he bled out. No. We triple check just in case it didn't count. No, he didn't. Okay, he is in there still. There's more than one of them. Actually, he was running that way though. He's just gonna have to try and run. We're just in a waiting game now. We just have to wait as long as we like, and he's gonna have to go at some point. He knows where you are. Yeah, it's because I'm firing T45 now. T46. That's why you should usually use LPS if you can help it, but I kind of cheapoed out. Yeah, that range is basically impossible to contest. I agree. But still. You'll have to reload here. The bullet's not fast enough. That's overswing, by the way. What is he doing? He should just run. Maybe he's trying to get a kill or something. Or he's just trying to actually kill me. Or maybe he's like wasting time. Maybe he does have a second person. And they're slowly figuring out where I am. I don't want to see you get counter-sniped. He can't hear anything, surely? I don't know. Should I just move or something? I should probably move. Wait, which specific? Oh, I've like lost the specific. Oh, there it is. What the hell, man? Just die already! I don't think he knows where I am. So I think he's just having a horrible raid. What's meltdown good for? It gives you like a little bit of stamina regen. Ooh. What? Wait, what? We got him? Someone else killed him? I think someone else has killed him. Oh, well, I mean, they could loot him. I don't care about that. Check your quest. I don't dare. Someone outside my room's not happy. They gone. All right. So what happened? Did we get him? We did not. Someone else came in and killed him. Amazing. That guy's pinned down the entire raid, only to be shot in the back by somebody else. Yep. Pretty much. Reset, Giga. Yeah, I'm gonna. I just want to pack a couple more rounds in here, just in case I see somebody. Actually, I'll pack this one again. So that'll be fine. I like the wider extract, it's good. Can't wait for the damage numbers. It's going to be like 0 or something. I'd probably hit him like 2 times. Should not hurting for Ruble so much you have to resort to T46. Doesn't really make that much difference between LPS and T46 though. The idea was that like when I get into a slugging match, that having T46 in there doesn't matter. That was the idea. I wasn't expecting to shoot 5 billion times. So I hit him 8 times, this guy. I think. .48 times 0.13. Okay, so I hit him. That's actually a weird number. I'm not sure why that says 6, but anyway. So sorry, 6.24. That's a weird number to come out. Usually, overall accuracy times number of times ammo used gives you like a precise figure. I think I was using PS at the beginning. I had T46 in the other mags, but I was using PS to start with. Okay, well, yeah, 277 meters. Probably 2 bullets hit twice up. But the thing is, I don't understand the decimal. Usually when you do this, usually that makes sense. 0.05, because that's the rounding, times 48. Wait, hold on. 005, sorry. Times 48. Like the... Oh, actually, yeah, I guess it is the rounding. I guess it is the rounding, then. The rounding is like 0.24. So we saw it was... it's just right on the edge of the rounding. That's why. 6.24. That's what the rounding error is. So it's 6 hits. 6 actual hits. I mean, the guy got to heal up, like, a load between, so... We didn't die, though. So there's that. I have a lot more fun shooting at people than getting shot. I will tell you. 2 bullets hit twice, or it actually penned. So it's either arm into armor or plate into chest, one or the other. What was the hit count? 6 actual shots connected with them. Yeah, I mean, the idea was not to be shooting 5 million times. The other way we could do it is, if we want to do assessment, the other way of doing it is to... I mean, I feel like this is kind of still okay for now. Oh god, that's bad. Okay, alright. We'll buy a new one. What's the easiest way to move this over? Probably like... what needs to go first? Wait, which part lets me put the modernized bit on? Ah, there we go. It's a tiny little upper band bit. Yeah, there we go. That makes sense. The little red piece. I mean, you get most of it back in fairness. Perhaps you're actually able to shoot 48 times without getting third-partied. Honestly, me too. Me too. I do actually have some LPS. Maybe we should just use that instead for now. I actually have some in my stash. Let me just defind and raidify it. Oh wait, was there more? Oh no, I think that is all of it. Maybe we do... How about this? We do the last mag can be T46. Yeah, issue that I have is I will run out of PS sooner rather than later. Right. All right, let's get to the Mildone in. I feel like we're getting there. You know what? Sometimes it does take a while. It's a little bit like, I don't know if anyone's you know, spent time like theory crafting around Tarkov Shooter Part 3, but sometimes, you know, you start and then you're like, oh, you know, just getting your eye in, like figuring out where to go, like what to do exactly, and then you end up getting like a bunch of kills. I feel like it might be like that. Maybe that's just cope. It's probably just cope. But that's okay. We could cope together. It's all right. Where's all my Mayos gone? You know, like I'm clueless about ranges and stuff most of the time on these maps because I just hate sniping. So it's kind of at least it's something different, something slightly novel. Okay, let's just go at it again. Give it another try. Pow. What's your ability to start swapping out guns? Under about basically, if it's gonna go under 93 in the next raid. I just got onto the SVD. Punisher has unlocked Woods Keeper. Went to Woods, killed Sherman, 4 PMCs. Really pissed I killed him before they did. Huh? Yeah, at least you're spotting people and getting to shoot them. That is exactly the mentality that we need. You know? Yeah, copium straight to the veins. Yeah, like shooting at people is fun. I don't mind that too much, you know. We got to just lean into the way Lighthouse is, i.e., sit in spawn and be a miserable human being. Fine for us. We're the ones sat in spawn with a massive scope. Don't hate the player, hate the game, you know. And the game is bad in that respect. It really is. It really is. So there's no point fighting it. You still haven't bought a rangefinder? No, I haven't. You're right. Surprised the guy spawning next to you from Rogue side didn't push you. Yeah, I thought I heard something at one point, but you get that spawn again. Try going down to the road and start people coming across to water treatment plant. Is that far? Is that like high up enough there? I don't know if that counts for assessment, does it? I don't think that counts. I think people have to be like, they have to be kind of village or lower. The soon TM copium stim boost. Maybe extend the raid timer by like 2 times. It's a useful tool now you've embraced the dark side. Welcome to the Dark Brotherhood of Rats. I genuinely don't think you can play any other way on this map. I've tried my damn hardest, and there really isn't another way of playing this map. Honestly, there really isn't. PvP at either chalet, close range fights if you prefer. I mean, that's fine, except when you spawn here, 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 here. There's like, and here, there's one there as well, which is also really annoying. There's like, you basically want that spawn or this spawn. Otherwise, sometimes you just die. Dude, I had this spawn and I died on the freaking ramp. That's why I know to do this in the first place. That's why I'm running to here and sniping across, because I literally died running up this ramp to get to chalets. It's awful. It's actually awful. Like running across the road, running across the road anywhere here, these guys will just kill you. They will just kill you. You got to get all the way up to here as well. Like people could see you from here. Like it's just so obnoxious. If you're over this side, you can normally get across, but then you're on the low ground, and there's people like in this back pathway, and they've got a huge advantage on you, right? Being on the rocks, on the like, yeah, they could literally be anywhere, and they hear you like wandering through because you have to run as well. That spawn path to shoreline doesn't exist anymore. Well, this one, you can spawn like here, no? I've certainly spawned quite close up. Yeah, the map is missing a few spawns for sure, but like it gives you a broad idea. It gives you a broad idea. Like there's a spawn. I spawned here, right? There's a spawn there. You end up fighting the guy at Merin. Like there's one here, for example. But like I've tried the chalets thing so many times, and it's fine once you get there. If you're the first spawn, it's kind of fine. But you also need to kind of camp it. Like the number of times that I've got to chalets, I've cleared every single corner, and as I clear like one last corner, there's someone right headshot me as I come around the corner, because like I don't know they're there, right? So I can't pre-fire. They can like pre-fire me based on audio. It's a camping map to some extent, regardless of what you do. If you run into lower chalet, you can hold the snipers on the rocks above at risk. What do you mean? What do you mean? Yeah. I was like, BSG, please promote Lighthouse. And BSG is just like, yes, we've halved the FPS on customs. You're welcome. I have camping strats for every spawn except tunnel and the two most southwest ones. Honestly, it's the way to play. I don't blame you. It's the only way to play the map. When I spawn beachside, I sprint towards southern road, fight those teams, and kill up on the mountain. Okay, so what are we doing? We actually have chalets for once. I don't know actually what the best place is to go from here. Get to the southern road spawn. Where, like, are you better off just holding this, though? People come here, right? Intercept southern road. But they can either go... I guess they'll come this way. Right? You could go into chalet and wait. Yeah, but with the SVD that can't... There we go. Because I feel like Southern Road people, they either want to... My inclination, they either want to sit up on the rocks and camp somebody on the other side who's crossing, or they want to come up this way. Oh, I see someone, but I can't... Okay, well, maybe we can carry on and intercept them or something. He's going southern extract. Yeah, that's this guy. Gotta hope this guy doesn't have a teammate. Right, where's going to be best to hold? Probably next to the rock, so I have some... Yeah, I agree with that. Maybe we can go higher? Because we can just stay here, to be honest, because we can see them down there, right? Dude, I'm Croatian dad, that was me? Yeah. Yo, Melon. I didn't actually check your gear. I don't really like X-ray camping, but... It did seem like the guy was... I mean, he could have been going to Lightkeeper. It feels... I don't know. How many people actually go to Lightkeeper, though? GG's, my packet loss is screwed. It's a slideshow. AK-12 BT. Damn. Yeah, I didn't even check your body yet, just in case you had a duo. Audio advantage? I guess I'm kind of hard to see. Sort of. We'll see. Should for your destination if you spawn chalet to see if Southern Road spawn does a fast reset. I see what you mean. Punisher? Yeah, Punisher and assessment at the same time. I don't know why I'm doing this to myself, but best spot is hugging left, just above those shacks down below. There's a little shelf you can sit on and look down the road. People can't see you from behind or above. That kind of makes sense. I'm not going to go there right now, but... Or see all the way down the road. I feel like you almost don't need to. You know? I feel like you almost don't need to see all the way down, because once they're here, they're basically in your sight lines, right? Solo, no worries. Good luck with SVD kills. Thanks, Melon. Also makes it more awkward because of the SVD specifically. We'll hear Southern Road spawn if they move towards Chalet. What if they just like sit up on the mountains though? Because a lot of the time, I don't know, it depends. Like usually Southern Road, I won't immediately go to chalets. Usually I'll try and like, you know, take the opportunistic shots from up on the mountain or whatever. Got a feeling he's climbing up your way. I'm quite far from where I shot him. I couldn't help myself. I'm intrigued. Okay, well, I don't think he's coming. I don't know. Like maybe he comes later, but I don't want to just extract camp the whole raid. I really do not want to do that. I don't mind a cutoff. Do you know what I mean? Like, oh, I go for the cutoff. That's cool. You have to go through this one, right? I think. What else could he be doing? I mean, the other alternative is literally just to extract myself. And we just try again. Yeah, door's closed. I mean, he's doing something else. I don't know what he's doing. I'm going to go and loot our friend Melon. And then just reset it. What ammo? PS over the top of LPS. With a bit of T46 in the mix. Very bare bones kind of setup. I should check the seat really. Just in case there's like a rare item up here. No. Still stuck on part 4. And part 4 does take a while. It does indeed. Have you found your 5th custom? I have. So we're like basically plain sailing now until V3 flash. Once we do assessment. So once assessment is done. So that's part of the reason why I'm not just playing chalets as well. Like usually if I needed the 5th cof DM, I would normally just be playing chalets over and over and over and over and over to try and do that. But I don't need it, so we can do something slightly different this time. Kind of the idea. I wonder where this guy went. Maybe he's camping Southern Road. Is this where you talk about? One of these bits. Recommendation? Can't find a chalet. I mean, chalet's still one of the better places. You basically want to get the keys. So you want to get lower chalets. Honestly, quite a good one. Check Marin. Make sure you check Marin. Marin car. So check Marin car. Hillside house has like one spawn, so it's very unlikely, but it is possible. And then get the 2 lower chalet keys, like USEC key, USEC safe 1 and USEC safe 2, and then check all of the spots around chalet again, and then the broken box in the bus, the one out. Actually, I don't know if the one outside lower chalet is spawning stuff anymore because the snowdrift is like over the broken box. It feels like either the item is too low and you can't grab it, or it's just not spawning. I'm not sure. Southern road kills do not account for assessment. Why? They should. Everything south of the village should. I should have done Lightkeeper as a LEDX crafting backup plan. Now I'm missing 1 LEDX for prestige. Damn. Parallel with the shacks, right above them on the rocks. Okay, I'm not sure then. I'd have to go back and see. Items spawn on top of the snowdrift. Okay, good. I've like every time I've checked it, there's not been anything there, so I started to wonder whether it was actually, you know, whether it was just broken or something. The other places for Coffee radios, you can go to reserve. That's one place. I have literally found one ever, and that was in like the service building. Is that one King? Yeah, I think it's King. I always forget the callouts on reserve. And it wasn't even behind a room or anything. It was just like, just on the side. On top of one of the server racks. Yeah, water treatment plant, you could do that. I hate doing that. I never find anything at the valuable spawns. I'm not 100% sure where the valuable spawns are. I've watched the videos a billion times, and every time I go there, there's nothing there. So I find it very difficult to like get the reps in to actually get the valuable spawns, because they're just, by the time I get there, there's nothing there, because it takes me so long to get into water treatment as a solo. So I solo, it just doesn't really work for me, doing water treatment. But some people it works for. Not for yours truly, though. Fine. So, thing about Merin is that it can be empty most of the time, but the key's so cheap these days that it hardly matters, you know. Right, let's try again. I'm going to bring a rangefinder this time. I'll bring the handheld one. Two in the afternoon. Oh, I should repair the Death Shadow. It's probably not even worth repairing it with that, but whatever. Kill the 2-man team in the extract didn't count. Interesting. When you spawn beach houses, you can raid 4 spawns for free. 3 of them in treatment plant. The ones in building 1. Is that USEC only? I mean, I'm USEC, so that's fine, but can SGC 10 spawn in the hillside? It can technically, it's just very unlikely to, is the problem. Gigabeef, why you play so poorly? The eternal question, my friend, the eternal question. As in, so you mean Merin, I assume, was for one of them. Yeah, Spit Merin, loot that, straight over Drunk Bridge towards building 1. Where are the crates for building 1? Is there one outside in the first courtyard bit? Don't the rogues aggro you if you go inside, though? I broke a crate in the parking lot. Is that the one at the front? That's between the front gunner and the building 1 southern gunner. Is that what you mean? Like, rather than trying to explain it, I'll just show you on the map. So you spawn Merrin. You loot Merrin. You then run across... round, I guess? Do you go round this way? And then up into here. There's like one there. Maybe you go in there. Maybe you go across here. Yeah, and then western side through the window. Yeah, here through the window into there. And then I can't remember. I don't know where they are in here. I started going top side. Well, over here. Just straight over, straight in. How close can you get to these guys before they like beam you? I usually run the beach way because I'm so scared of these guys just suddenly killing me. Oh, jug bridge. This one here. Yeah, yeah, underneath. Yeah, fine. If you're bare, you're out of luck. Then up close to the rocks, like up this way. This side. Top. I don't know what you mean by top. Anyway, well, I don't need coffee and radios, so it's kind of by the by. By the time that I get to it next time, I'll have forgotten this conversation. Unfortunately. On the street, not the beach. I probably need to run it a few times in offline just to make sure I'm not just going to like blow up to a mine, blow up to the rogues, blah, 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 blah. I'll inevitably just like run over and just blow up on a mine. This one is... Now this is annoying because this is the rogue one, right? Actually, no, this is the same one. I can't remember what we said we were going to do. So you sure nobody spawns down here now? You sure? Oh, that's a scav. I genuinely can't remember what we said. I don't think that counts it, does it? The sniping people as they come across the bridge? It needs to count for assessment. "35 seconds to shoot them until the area at the end of the ramp." So your idea basically is to get a better sight line on the ramp itself, so that as they run up from the red house, you're able to shoot them not just like this bit, but the whole length. Is that the idea? But you have to get like much further around. I'm not even sure where the sight line is for that. Further right from where I am now. Like over here somewhere. After 45 seconds, the spawn atop the lower shallow can appear, but it's really rare. Okay. Hmm. I don't really want to watch water treatment though, because again, that doesn't count, I don't believe. Is that player or scav? Kind of looked like a scav. Oh my god. What's my zeroing set to? Oh, I set to something stupid, that's why. I think I had it set to the long range one for the ramp rather than the close range one. So it just was like going way over. And now it won't count anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I do love sniping. It is my favourite pastime. We're gonna have to try some more. I think doing it with the SVD at the same time. I just don't think I'm of the right mindset. No, come on, let me through. Kill him or not? I'm zeroed at 50 for this. Ah, where's the quest? We killed him. We got 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 him. Feels like hitting them while they're moving horizontally is so impossible with this gun. I know what you mean. Yeah, one tap, exactly. One tapped. Well, that was just luck. That was just pure luck. The guy was like completely out in the open and it still took a whole mag. Cue the stack rat laugh. One tapped, yeah. Yeah, got it. I haven't watched enough Stank Rat to properly emulate his laughter. Oh, I don't actually want to leave. The extract is wide. Oh, he was literally in the exfil then. Wait, where'd he die? Yeah? Yeah, be careful on that search key. Yeah, I know. Where is he? Where's this dude? What if he died as he extracted? Like, he ran quite far. He, like, ran through the rocks and everything. Is he, like, through there or something? Had a body disappear the other day on Lighthouse? Did you maybe kill the other guy? I wonder. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, we should probably just leave, I guess. I guess we should probably just go anyway. I know I didn't want to, but... now it's just chalet people that we've got to wait for. Maybe he did extract, yeah. Maybe I killed the other person. I don't know. I'm not sure. I mean, it just didn't look like it. I didn't look like I killed the other guy. I think you already had two, the long range and melon. Ah, maybe it's because I killed melon. Yeah, I didn't kill it. I didn't kill this guy actually. Okay, so the first dude was partisan, and I didn't kill that PMC. He managed to extract. It was indeed a partisan. Parmesan kill by a camper. Okay, well, maybe we just go back to the old classic. Or at least, not necessarily the old classic. We don't have to go, like, full-on crazy. But we could... we can try chalets a bit again. Give me a nice adrenaline rush. I did wonder, I was just like, it's so close to the exfil, actually. Like, that would be very... that'd be very fortunate for me if I did actually manage to kill him. Alas. Okay. I've run out of PS now. Pretty much. So we're going to have to dip into something better. We'll go into the SNB next. God, LPS is expensive, but in fairness, it's because it's you know, not a tracer. So it is good for that. It is good. It's an awkward stack of bullets, isn't it? Like take BS with me or something. Stack it like this way. Put that back in there. Gives me a bit more to play with in the actual raid. If you're interested, I have quite detailed game plans for Lighthouse. If you want to make Make me a video. I don't know. I'm not sure if I want to do it. How long do you think until GPUs will go up in price? I think it's going to take forever. I think a lot of people just can't be bothered. I think maybe, actually, despite the fact that I've just kitted up for that, I feel like maybe we do just take a break from the SVD for a minute. Let's try one of these fun builds. This thing's pretty funny. It is quite beastly. An hour to the Bitcoin farm. Level 2. So look at this. It's not the like 0 recoil gun. It's like 73. I mean, it's pretty good for what it is. 716 NATO. Right. Have I got any other? Got the 20s. What's in this guy? Need to remember to actually buy more M80. I keep running out because I'm like using it to craft. Going. Yeah, that's fine. Goes in there. That goes in there. Goes in there. Goes in there. Yeah, okay. All right. So no SVD. No SVD. One reason I don't really need a milled bone in. I'll be a little more active on this one. Let's see where we end up. Why that foregrip? Basically, I was trying to min-max the overswing. You could just go for something else, but I was trying to min-max the overswing. So this is like the chunkiest build with the lowest recoil you can get before overswing kicks in. You could just put like a Cobra on it or something, but you lose a bit of recoil if you do that. This thing is also lighter than... It's a little lighter than the RK1. It's the same as the RK1, basically. What is overswing? Overswing is when you try to aim your gun, but rather than it just snapping to the target, it goes and overshoots and then settles back. And it happens when a combination of the ergo and the weight are too high. Or the ergo is too low and the weight is too high. It's predominant. I think it's predominantly a weight factor, if I remember correctly. But ergo plays a part in it as well. Why not the CQB grip? Because this one cannot take it. Because this is the PMM. The PMM build. Should I call it the preset for that scar? Why? Oh, I see. Huh, I'm being stupid. Yeah, so there are some ones that you can use with the CQB, but I think you need to use either the CASV, like the Altor handguards, or the basic Scar lower rail one. And you can't get them quite to the same, because the beauty of this one is you get this thing. This thing is plus 6 ergo, which is a lot. Is it a set number you could look into? You have to kind of test it. There was a lot of testing done though. So we were talking before about this website, db4tarkov/gun. I'm like putting together some builds here at the moment. This is basically the build that we're looking at. On this website, you can build a gun, and then there's an overswing estimator. It says no or yes. There's basically a new concept. It's been around for a while. It was researched by a guy called Space Monkey in my Discord for a bit. He hasn't been around for a while. I'm not sure where he's gone, but he was obsessed with like scientifically proving out how to calculate overswing. And he basically worked out the relationship between weight ergonomics and how that influences overswing. So basically, he came up with this new concept called Evo Ergo, which is like Ergo evolved or whatever. And it basically gives you, for each part, it gives you an ergonomics that takes into account the weight as well. So, for example, on this build, if you go to the barrels, you can go to like the combos, right? And then look at this Evo Ergo concept. It's a bit too complicated to explain like fully right this minute. And you can see that basically something like the Thunder Beast has better ergonomics than you think it does, because it's like so low weight compared to everything else. Right. Well, this is a camping spawn, which I'm probably going to just do with the Scar anyway. Length doesn't have anything to do with overswing per se. Like the length of the weapon doesn't do anything for the overswing calculation. It's only to do with ergo and weight. But obviously, like the longer barrels, typically have higher weight and lower ergo. Right, where are these guys off to? Presumably over to chalets. Oh god. They're coming for you? I don't think so. Let's triple check what's going on over here. I reckon they'll probably appear over here somewhere. Maybe we should sit by the rock. Kind of want to cross. So either ergo only matter up until it's eliminated. Kind of. It's got something to do with ADS speed as well. And they're also related. But ADS speed is a lot harder to calculate. I feel like this is just a bad position. It's funny that there was a fight over there. I wonder who like chucked a nade. We've been coming down to cross go to Lighthouse, but yeah, there was a nade throw over there, which makes me think that they're like over there still. Oh. How do you adjust your zoom scope without also adjusting your walk speed? Alt and scroll. That's annoying. I like couldn't see him, couldn't hear him. I mean, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, when I do that while I scope, it's also just my walk speed for some reason. Must be the way it's I'll show you my controls for it. Weird setup of gear. Yeah, just weird.
Back with my quarterly.
Yo!
Lighthouse became one of my fave maps after grinding it for so long, but it can definitely be rough too. Hope you have the same experience. Thanks for the great content as always and keep grinding.
English, thank you for the $100. Appreciate it. That is insane. Thank you so much. Appreciate it, my friend. Yeah, Lighthouse is it's certainly a map. It certainly is a map. I think if you like sniping, the map is great. If you don't like sniping, the map is bad. That's really how it goes. And I don't really like sniping, so it's bad. But yeah, thank you so much for the donut, man. I do really appreciate it. Hope you're doing well. DB for Tarkov is clutch. It's good. It's good. It's good. Good app. I should try my other one. I used SR25 a lot. Knowing the spawns at the back of your hand helps. What kind of range did you find you engaging people with? Like, I feel like the I don't know, just often it just doesn't really play very well into how I play. Like, it's too far for my playstyle. I just never play at these ranges, and I find it really hard to get the kill. Even if I get the jump on people, I find that like most of the time I just don't kill them. Like that one before with the guy like running to extract, like I just don't get the kill half the time. I guess it's just practice, but at the same time it's just annoying. Around 75 meters, found that you can learn the spawns pathing much more easily than other maps because it's very linear. I mean, that's true. Can you really do chalets in the valley between them and shoreline? I mean, that's where I play around usually, right? That's normally where I play. Problem is, if you get a spawn like the one I just had, I suppose you could just try and sprint out. You don't have enough stamina unless you literally go for SJ6, like out the gate. You don't have enough stamina to reach the chalets by crossing the road because there's too many like there's too many rocks and stuff in the way, and you also have to like beeline it, and then whoever got the chalet spawn like here's you coming, which I find really really tough. Helicopter area was goated. How long did you have to just like chill? I'm always a bit suspicious of just like sitting around. Do you know why the laser is not aligned with the recoil on ARs? If you spray with an M4.5, it's like CSGO recoil. It should be. Never hate camping. Well, that's good. Ran into a lot of people around Heli. Basically, if I spawned on beach, I tried to go north and exfil. Oh, you literally just push north and just leave out of northern extract. Around the edge of water treatment. I mean, you could do that. That takes a long time, though. I swear it's not. It may well not be. It may be something that I haven't noticed. So difficult to play around there otherwise. Damn, that sucks. That's a lot of wasted raids. Lighthouse means hold the area. I spawn in at least 15 minutes before I start moving. Yeah, it's tough. I enjoyed killing raiders, looting around there for good ammo. I think that's the thing. I kind of want to do assessment there, so I have to stay below. I've got calibration too, apparently. I have to stay below to get assessment done. Much prefer if there was a streets keeper. I know what you mean. Okay, well, alright. Should I do 6 AM or 6? Is 6 AM light? Is 6 AM light enough? You can always just run to the shoreline exfil if you get the beach. I was always worried about getting domed on the way. I mean, that's the problem. That is the problem. Maybe I just take an S36. I think I sold all the ones I crafted. Okay, well, let's just give it a go. Whatever. I should buy a Death Shadow, really, but I can't be bothered. S3 won't help because of the spawns if you get that one. Usually if you get beach, someone spawns in chalet. I mean, that's true. That is true. I don't know what else to do then, really. The part that I find really hard is pushing from... Like, usually you can get to lower chalet. What's the problem with just fighting the other beach spawn near Southern Road? Nothing per se, except Southern Road spawn can kind of like try to snipe you out. I don't know the exact timing on like when they're going to appear. A lot of people just sit in the same place though, no? Like the other beach spawn, often people just like don't go anywhere, or what? It just makes it really hard. Hey Tyson, what's going on, man? Yeah, it's all right. We're trying to do Lighthouse. They will just fight to the death and get third party. That's kind of how I feel about it. Moving on Lighthouse equals death, which makes it really hard to actually get PMC kills in any timely manner. Because there's no the map doesn't really have any flow outside of the initial spawn thing. It's like certain spawns, you know, chalet spawn, people go to chalet. I mean, there is a flow, but it's an annoying linear flow. I was annoyed about the death just now because I heard the guy shooting and then I like went over there and couldn't see him. Pick your closest spawn and fight it out. A lot for people to come up the beach, forget the beach spawns. Last time I got the spawn at Merin, and I tried to wait for the other guy, but somebody like ran across the road and came for me from the other side, which was crazy. I want to make a map of what to do in each spawn, where to expect people to come from. I think it's a good idea. Like, I definitely don't have, like, the full heuristics down for that for Lighthouse. Definitely not. I don't play the map enough. And I don't really care to either. I sort of know. But it needs to be more instinctive. There's certain ones that are just, like, give me the spidey sense, you know, when you're just like, oh, I know that someone can spawn through the other... It's like the one opposite the lake, you know, the lake opposite one from Road Camp. That one I'm like, oh, you can fight there straight away. Or if I spawn Southern Road, I'm like, oh, someone could be across the opposite side of the road. That kind of thing. Are you going for Capra Prestige? Nah. Nah. There's too many painful things to do. I'm just going for Lightkeeper like I usually do. I always want to try and do this in like an interesting way and not just sit. Because I know I can get it done if I just literally sit, camp, and do nothing. You really like it when you spawn beside Southern Road and it's starting actually you and the person on the top of the hill. That can be okay. Because it's so linear, it's usually only like 2 things will happen for each spawn. I still get surprised by people though, because the third option is that someone just doesn't move. And that option is always... Because that option's always there, I find that it then makes everything else, yeah, a bit question mark. It's not like that happens on other maps really, right? Like on Shoreline or Customs or whatever, you don't just like sit in spawn and wait for another spawn to run past you. It's like one of the only maps where that actually happens. If someone wants to camp you, can't win. I mean, yeah, but it feels like that happens like 10 times more than on the other maps. Not even like 2 times more, it's like 10 times more. Streets does have that. Streets actually does have that. You're right, Axel. You are right, actually. Things like if you spawn in real estate, for example, that one's a ripe one. Basically, a lot of the stuff around theatre is like that. Oh, I didn't put on a attack device. Okay, so what? I should be able to fight someone down here, no? Maybe? Should probably painkiller up first before I try and like... Not sure if those 2 spawns still spawn together. I guess we'll find out. Well, I don't see anybody. I run to heli from here. Okay. They're up there. Where? Did you see someone when I was looking at chat? I feel it. Doesn't ever really feel like there's a safe way. Do you go like through the front, or do you loop round to the side? Ow. I think somebody's over by Lightkeeper. Over that way, somewhere. I don't know where exactly. Like, are they like over here or something? Oh, there he is. No. Not the height over boar. Oh god, I want to run. I don't know if I'm being shot just from this guy or someone else. I think I'm being shot from behind as well now. Which is awkward. There's just too much open space. You can't like close the gap. You know, 'cause I think the thing is there's no cover. There's just no cover. You go like from one bit to the next. And as soon as you get caught, like even PK'd, there's just like there's nowhere you can go. I think I was getting shot from. I don't know if this was the same guy. What does he look? I just want to see what he looks like. No, this is somebody else. This is a different person. This isn't the guy I was shooting. He doesn't look the same. It's someone else. As soon as we started firing, somebody else came and killed us. It's definitely a different guy. I should even look at his statistics. Yeah, he's just like some other guy. Puma Magnum FMJ. Probably just take your chance and push the coast guy with painkillers. Just hope he misses. I think it's the people don't normally move around to that rock either. They're either up or they're down there. Like they can be in so many places. At least it's an organic death, not sus enemies. Yeah, I mean that wasn't sus at all. That was just try to do the fight, get third partied. I wish I hadn't got height overboard on the metal fencing. My M61 got caught on the metal, so I don't know whether it even connected with him because it can get deviated. You know, I think that was a good shot. Otherwise, I feel like being down on the road is suicide. You have to send it up to the heli and clear the rocks. I mean, I was trying, but I got shot at that point, man. You can't just let somebody take 6 shots at you while you do nothing. Because you'll just die, right? I really don't think it's a good idea to... or just go around far right side. Yeah, you can do that. I guess then there's less angles, then you don't have the possibility of being caught from like both sides. While the guy walked down the beach slowly. Yeah, he just took like the far hugging outside edge of the map. But I mean, if you've got a bolty, then that's probably what you should do, really. Because you don't want to be caught from behind or whatever either, right? So, yeah, I think if you spawn with a labs card, I think you should be able to go to labs as a scav. I mean, I should have been a bit more decisive too, right? Like, I'm not that decisive on Lighthouse because I'm still like figuring out what I want to do. It's not like muscle memory exactly where to go. But yeah, like this is the labs transit in here. If you have a labs card on your scav, I genuinely think you should be able to go through here. Access denied. You should be able to. Like, you've got a labs card. Like, why not? I think it'd be cool. It would give people an opportunity to go and get the items as well. You know, like, you know, what's the chances of getting a labs card in the first place? Max Fence if I get one about every other raid. And then you get to go to labs as a scav. Try and find the item. Who did this guy get nailed by? Was it a scav? Aw. I thought he was in the underground. These downsides are horrible. How did he kill me from there? I'm actually not sure how he killed me. Unless it was someone else. I don't know. Nice to have that extra incentive to get to 6. That would actually then make sense, right? I have both labs hideout items, but it's useless without the 200 military power filters needed. Do you need a ton for getting the modules? What's the chance of surviving labs as a scav, even if they did? Even if they did that? I mean, it'd be fun though, no? It'd be fun, why not? It'd be fun. Just like that raid dead, what do you mean? And not loads of people would be able to go either, because you need to have a labs card on your scav. Yeah, where's the actual... So you just need radios for int. What about solar? So solar you need... Oh, you need these. You need the 10. That's the issue. 10 for that. And then the other one is... Oh, I guess it's big... Wait, no. Yeah, it's Bitcoin 3, isn't it? I mean, you should eventually get these through the cult circle. That's how I got most of these ones. What if you join as a raider when they spawn? Because then that would be a bit more OP. Like, getting into labs for, like, as a scav? I guess you could always just, well... I guess the thing is, you can always just take your, You could just take your card out and then play as PMC. So I don't know whether scav labs whether it really makes any difference. You have to, like, fully gear up as PMC. I think it makes a difference. I think it would actually make a difference to people. I think people would do it. I think people would do it. Let me just see. Have I got any zeroed out? Yeah, I do. Bought the last one. Okay, alright. Got some more M61. Not that it's helping. At this point. A map and skill issue as opposed to an ammo problem, unfortunately. The issue is if I don't get Lightkeeper, then I will regret it if they then incorporate it into an event, because they've done that like so many times. That's the main reason why I bother, because they often use Lightkeeper in the events as like either an alternative thing, or you need Lightkeeper in order to complete one of the parts, so you have to like do the catch up to get it last time. You know, they did that Tarkov trail, the one where you got the 2 lines of stash. If you didn't have Lightkeeper, you had to do like 2 more tasks to get to him first, which is just extra annoying when there's a time limit. So I think I definitely will regret not doing it. It's just going to take an eternity is the problem. It's just going to take an eternity. Right. Well, I've had enough, to be honest, for today. So we're going to head off. And I will back tomorrow for ScavTalk for the podcast. Gonna go over to Mr. Jesse. And I'll have a think about what to do about Lighthouse, or maybe we just take a break from it. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what we'll do. I don't really want to camp. I don't really want to snipe, which basically means that you can't really do the task, which is a bit unfortunate. So I'll have a think about it, and we'll see what to do. Maybe we just can't be bothered for now. What time is ScavTalk? It's going to be 3 p.m. tomorrow, starting. So 3 p.m. UK. So that's going to be 10 EST. Is when it should be. So you can come listen to it live. Otherwise, it will be out on Monday as usual. So yeah, there you are. Right, I'll catch you later. Bye, friends.